Beautiful. Hey, what's up, everybody? Mikey Warren with the Academy of Martial Studies. Tonight's class is going to cover some of the urban combatives, the 1 through 12. Once we get into some of our striking and stuff, some of the guys are just warming up while we're waiting for the rest of the gang to get here. We're going to cover body shots, working some body conditioning, working the basics of our straights, our horizontals, and our vertical strikes, our front kicks, our thigh kicks, our elbows, and our front and rear knees. So we're going to work that into the body, work some basic deflections, some covers, so we can learn both offense and defense at the same time. This is a 12-strike series that we're building up to because your average boxer only uses 3 to max maybe 6 punches for a combination, and then they break or they pass or they try to throw something extra unless they're just not found a flourish or think they finally have that knockout punch coming any second now. So we're going to break that habit of the 3 or 4 punch combination and go straight into the 12. So the guys are warming up. We'll be started here in a moment, and we'll be back. All right, everyone, we're going to get started with this 1 through 12, okay? So to start with, we're going to break things down real simple. We're using the human body to target, so we're practicing hitting a human being instead of just like focus mitts or focus gloves or anything like that. So we want to make sure that we get used to seeing that impact and getting over that kind of cognitive mental conditioning that some people have, that it's not okay to hit another person. Defensive of yourself or others, is perfectly okay to clobber another person. And we're also going to start conditioning our body when we work back and forth with our partners so that we can learn to build up and to get used to taking some shots, to condition our legs and stuff, so we know when a kick's coming straight just to absorb it or to step into a thigh kick. Learning how to cover our heads against shots like elbows coming in at us, or brace to cross to take care of knees coming up at us. So we're going to start with first just the 1 through 6 punch. Once we have that back and forth, then we're going to add a 7 and 8, which is a front kick. Now it's not a normal front kick followed by a thigh kick. The toes are actually going to be outward. If you think about it, the leg is a vertical, narrow target. Foot is also a vertical, narrow target until we turn it outward. Now we're catching like a T with a horizontal weapon, our foot, across the thigh. Anything that comes about belt level or up, it's going to be just a straight foot, just like you're kicking in a door. The idea is to drive your heel into your opponent. We're driving their leg back and we're taking the ground. So with our school motto, close the gap and obliterate the soul, all right, closing the gap, we're taking the ground and we're closing the gaps with strikes all along the way. What our partner is doing while he or she is taking the shots is looking to see if our opponents are dropping their hands too much or looking away, in which case you're just giving them a little tap or so to let them know, hey, keep your hands up, keep your guard up, keep your chin in, look forward. So we're going to start real slow and smooth and easy. This will be Damon back here. This will be his first time really trying it on camera. We gave him a couple minutes, just a little bit of exposure. Matt's back there giving him some tips. But we're going to go through that drill a little bit. So Matt and I are going to demonstrate again, and then we're going to get Damon to jump in there. All right, Matt. So you ready, brother?
Yes, sir.
All right. So we're going to do first just the 1 through 6, back and forth, and then we're going to square off with Damon. So we're going to show them basically what we're looking for. Now, while you're taking these shots, okay, yes, we're getting the benefit of conditioning. You're getting used to seeing things coming at you, but I'm also looking for him to do what? Drop his hands. His hands drop, it's for, hey, your hands are down. All right? That's why my hands are here, okay? So I'm going to match his stance with my stance, and he's going to start with just 1 through 6. And you want to make sure you're getting just enough impact so it feels uncomfortable, but you're not like doubling over in pain. So Matt, you can hit a little harder, okay? You let me know if I hit too hard, okay? So now I'm in my fighting stance, Matt's standing open. If I drop my hands are down, both sides, I'll give it to him both sides. Okay, oh, all right, yeah, my hands are down. All right, so you see how we're looking out for each other? So it's 1, and I'm turning my body into these. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You see how I bring my hands all the way through. Then I turn over. Harder, harder. Breathe with your punches, okay? Caught him not breathing. So breathe with your punches. 1, 2. Okay? Good. Tighter fists on your left hand when you're throwing that cross. Okay? If you get kind of like this, without your whole hand open, okay? All right, switch leads, jump change. Okay, here we go. Ready? Good, got it up there. There you go.
I was expecting that.
Good. Are you ready to give a shot, Damon? Ready or not, you got this. You don't have to go as fast as we just did, okay? You can take it at your own pace, speed, and distance. There you go. Yeah, you want it between the sheets and the jaw. Yep. 4, 5, 6. Good. Now you're going to stand open and ready. So you open up. Flex those abs as those shots come in and watch for his hands if they drop. Oh, there you go. He's ready to slap it. Nice. Protect your face. 6 all the way up. All right, so that last shot, that's 6. Yeah, bring it all the way up after you impact, okay? Boom, there you go, good. Think I know it if you have to, okay? Yeah, you got it now.
And again, we go on that in order to get your wrist behind it. So when you throw on a hook, focus like this, your uppercut's like that. So if you were to open it up like you're using one.
So just have my wrist pretty much.
You want to keep both your arms behind your hand.
Yes.
So the back of your arm towards me. So if you need to pull an elbow shot through it, boom, like that, right?
Three, 4, 5, 6. Good.
Okay.
All right, again. Yep, you get it. Good. Uppercuts. 5, 6. Good. You got it. You getting it.
Almost.
Okay. 2 more times each, then we're going to switch leads. Turn that body. Good. Good. Good body use. Good body use. All right, get ready. Watch his hands. See if they drop. See if you can catch them. So he's on it. As he gets his timing down, he's going to clock a couple of us. I can see it now.
That's big man strong.
All right.
You know, he's part of anything from slap a hook try it. 5, 6, 5, 6. Knuckles, tight fist, tight fist. No, let me see any sunshine through there. Shouldn't be able to do that.
So
Tight fist, so you don't break your fingers. Not
Right
right
here.
here. Just knuckles,
right
right
here.
here. Yeah. Hit right there. So when this comes in, I just go bang.
No sunshine.
Yeah, no sunshine in the fingers. Good. And let him have it. Tight fist. Tight fist. Uppercuts. 5, 6, 6, 5. That's all right. As long as you're still hitting, you're doing good. It's when you don't hit
Yeah.
that you're not doing good. And because we are human and we make mistakes, sometimes we'll throw what's called offside. He has to learn to watch for that spontaneity. Sometimes we skip up, and even though we know we're supposed to throw the front knee first, we may throw the back. It doesn't matter. As long as we're hitting our opponent, we're moving forward, right?
Well, I realized it, and I was like, wrong,
But you just
wrong uppercut.
keep moving. That's all you got to do. All right?
Okay.
All right, so the only time that matters is on set when you're filming a movie. All right? So now watch what Matt and I do when we're going to switch leads, okay? So I'll say, you know, switch leads or jump change set. You know, so we jumped, but I didn't jump high in the air. Yep, that's all it is, hands and feet switch. So red mat, 1 through 6. Tight fist. Good. Good. All right, make a difference between the hooks and the uppercuts, okay? Make those distinct. Okay? That's more like it. Okay? All right, so start with your left foot forward.
And then we're
Fighting stance, and your jump change. Set. Good, very good, gentlemen. Okay, 1 through 6. Tight fists. Tight fists. Tuck those fingers all the way in. Good. Doing great. Good. Tight fists. Tight face. 1, 2.
And then
3, 4s are your hooks. Those are pulling in. 3, 4,
and then
5, 6.
keep that.
So if you think about it, it's straights from the sides and then up. Straights, sides, and up.
It's really just the technique that I'm not getting.
That'll come in time. That's what we're
So
practicing.
I'm just gonna throw it, just throw it.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Technique will come with practice. Promise. Straights, sides, and ups. Very good. Very good.
Throw the hooks. Throw them up here. You're way down low. Okay, so I'm using the power that's behind your shoulder. You got a lot of power there. Okay?
Alright.
Ah, 5, 6. Good. Okay. One more time each. Okay, now we're gonna add 7, 8. So we're basically gonna take 2 steps now. So once I throw my 6, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. My back leg is gonna step and stomp on that thigh. I'm gonna push it back. That's gonna expose this front thigh for my thigh kick with my shin. So that's 7, 8, and land. Okay, once we're there, all right, we'll square back off. He'll answer back with this 1 through 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now to meet that kick, remember, my hands stay up because you don't know if I'm gonna kick here or if I'm gonna kick up here. You don't, right? So I'm gonna keep that hand up and I'm just gonna shave that knee. There are some fighting schools that'll tell you to pick your foot up and do what's called a check kick. That's really, do you really think your leg's stronger than mine? We'll find out when I throw the kick. There's lots of times where you'll see a leg bend where there's no joint. So we use our thigh, larger muscle, and we meet the force head on, okay? We close the gap, okay? So one more time, one more demonstration, back and forth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Throw it 8 a little harder. And take the ground. Good. He just got flustered because his hands are up and I don't have it. Okay?
It's hard to keep it focused on technique.
Yeah, we gotta do all the limbs. Gotta become one with my body and mind.
So it's this way,
Yep.
and we're gonna do
The same punches.
the same punches.
And then you're gonna stomp, take the ground, and swing your shin into his thigh. And take the ground. Yep. So this kick, literally swing your shin into him, just like you're swinging your leg over your bicycle.
Like this?
Yep, just like you're putting your leg over your bicycle.
Oh, so like.
Yes, yes. Because you bring your leg over and then down, right?
Yeah.
Same thing, just like getting on your bike.
And you don't even have to swing it, like muscle it. You use the weight of the leg itself.
Alright.
Yeah, but keep the hands up when you do it, okay? Because they're coming in close.
Alright, wrong side.
Okay.
Yeah. Alright,
3, 4,
and
5, 6, good. 7, good. But take that step and then step over the bike. 8, and take the ground. Good. Good kick. Okay, and then he's going to answer back to you, so go back to your starting leads. Now remember, when his front kick comes at your front leg, you're just going to take a step back.
Okay.
It takes the power out of it. When the second kick comes, however, you're going to meet it.
So
you're literally, you're just going to shove your leg, you're just going to take a step back, and then you're going to shave. See that?
Make sure I'm in position.
Yeah, okay. He's going to throw the 6 punches first. He'll probably drop his hands, in which case, let him have it. Okay. Step and shake. Good, good. It was a little late, but with practice here, the timing will work and that will hurt less.
I didn't really feel it, but
Oh, yeah. Man, you kicked him with the edge.
no, after
my chance.
yeah, he's right.
Stoking the pot.
And he can go faster. I know. I've seen it.
We're just messing with you. It's good.
So, quiz time.
Quiz.
Nice and loud, so the camera can hear it. Quiz time.
When you shave into the kick, what principle that we learned last week are you demonstrating?
Shave into the kick. Principle.
Yeah.
What are you managing?
Space.
Exactly.
Or
Damage.
by managing the
Space. I mean, distance.
distance.
Yes.
He or she who manages the distance manages the damage. So you're managing the distance. You're choosing where to stand your ground. Okay?
And this is why we shave. Let's do a check. Yeah.
Okay. All right, here we go. So hands up. Tight fists. Don't put your thumbs in. That'll break the thumbs. Okay. Stomp, take the ground, and swing over. 8. Good, 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 good. No, you threw a good kick, though.
That was nice. That was good form.
Oh,
Thanks. There he goes. Shave. That was a little better on timing. Almost there, almost there. Now, when you guys are finishing, you're in your lead now, right? Yeah. Just plant. Think like Michael Jackson and Annie, are you okay when he does that like lean? It's just like that. It's exactly like that.
well, I don't think
He's got his hands up, he's protecting his head, and he bends that knee right into it.
I have my hands
Yeah. I mean, we didn't have the cool hat tip, but you know, it's the same concept.
up. All right, ready.
That worked. 5, 6, stomp, 7, and swing hard. Okay, that was a knee strike, it's not bad. So
I was trying
you're
to
seeing how
grapple
he
my
came in. Yep. But then let that shin come right at him. Okay. But he was in real close. So you still did the right thing. You came up, knee hit. That's still a valid strike. That's still gonna hurt his leg. And you still took the ground. So what that'll tell you is as switch your leads. Once you learn the distance, how far that kick goes, then you'll learn how to take the back of the thigh.
Oh,
Yeah. All right.
Mike,
You have an advantage on pitch ball.
Just a slight one. Hands up. Take the ground, don't leave it.
Right on the knee.
Yeah, he hit me on my knee, but I was trying to.
That will hurt the hell out of his shin.
Yes, it did.
So that's
You all right?
Yeah.
That's part of the shave. That's why the knee is there. It's a weapon. Muay Thai is called the art of 8 limbs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Elbows, knees, fists, feet.
Hope you didn't have to do that.
We got Josh.
That's what Josh for.
Tight fists.
Okay.
Good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5. Stomp, kick, take the ground. Nice. Now you feel how your upper body weight's wanting to
My
go
hands went
towards you?
down too.
That's all right. He's going to catch you with those. But you're aware of it now. So you felt how once you took that ground, how your body weight's coming forward, right?
Yes.
That's where we're going to lead into now with the 9 and 10. It's going to be an elbow. elbow. Okay? Because that's why we're getting close into the ground. So for the elbow strikes, you just pretend like you got some motion, you put it from the side to the back of your head, and now you see the space? If I hit you here, what's gonna happen to your form? Boom. So look at how tight mine is, okay? Hit me with a real hard elbow here, just cross with an elbow. See that? Now if I'm out here, it's boom. She gave you water, sanctuary. So it's there. Now when we throw these elbows, so bend your knees a little and kind of ground yourself. Because we're going to get used to the fact that it's not just going to be like a little pop, it's going to be a hit. So this gets you used to the real life impact. So you feel, now if this time if you squeeze the back of your head, keep everything in tight, and come towards, it's not as bad, was it?
No.
Okay, and then the other side,
Oh.
switch your arms, so you slide up, get it in good and tight, get a good grip, okay? So kind of lean towards me. There you go. So as you see, even though we're not getting hurt by these shots, they're locking your balance, right?
Yeah.
So this is the purpose of this drill, is so that the first time we get hit with some sort of weight, even if we block it, we're not going, boom, what the hell is that? It's like, bang, oh, I know what's going on now, it's bang time. So this, I'd rather you have that initial shock here amongst your brothers than out on the street. So yes, we're building that so your body's getting used to that shock. Just like in airborne school, the first week is called ground week. All you do is fall, 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 and fall. And then when you're done with that, you fall some more. The second week is tower week, and that's when they get you up in higher heights and you jump and fall, 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 jump and fall. And a little bit of what to do if things go wrong. Then the last week, you just jump out of the airplanes because all you're doing is hitting the ground. So they teach you, it's basically the break fall similar to what we do in here. So this is just getting the bang, bang, getting used to that impact coming into you. So watch how Matt goes all the way from 1 to 10, okay? On me. Okay? So I didn't know which elbow he was going to throw, so I had my hands up. Boom, boom, throws it in there. Right? And if he throws it hard enough, it may make me take a little sag step. That's cool. That's fine. That's good. Throw that 9, 10 again. 9, 10. If he throws 10, 9, which is worse? I just bring my hands up, and I need it. Now I'm doing elbow destructions. So you're learning more than just the basic strikes here, okay? Kind of sucks, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
So you're learning how to use this offensively. But first you're being nice. Well, I'll let you hit me here. All right, I'll let you hit me here. Then when you start to see it coming, saw the look on his face when I said bang, bang. Now his elbow strikes are becoming arm destructions. Where to hit you?
Hmm?
Yep.
With
With the point of my elbow.
Yeah. Right in that nerve.
And I don't have to aim because he's doing the aiming for me. He's trying to hit me in the head, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So it takes all the aiming and thinking out.
My weapon is right here. I'm bringing it in, and he's taking his weapon and meeting it, just hitting me right here. That nerve.
Give me a real hard right elbow.
Right?
Oh, real hard, real hard, real hard. Good. Now give me a soft right elbow, because I'm going to show you what this one does. Aim for my head. See how it's a flex over? Try to hit my head. Okay, but really hit my head. Feel what it does? Yep. Okay. So even if you get the wrong hand up, as long as you're paying, oh, it's like, you try to trick me. It sticks there. This is like a rhinoceros horn, okay? This is called the cover. It's part of our cover and throat strike series. So even though our partner's throwing strikes at us, we're still learning offensive tools, okay? So one last time demonstration. Here we go. It's 1 through 10. 1, 2, tight fist. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Questions?
No. I would just take some.
Okay, slow as fast. Let's do it.
Okay. So we're going from 1 through 10, right? Yep.
Yeah, soft kick. There you go.
The ground?
9, 10. Good. And we'll perfect that elbow as we go. Now it's his turn to come back towards you. Okay. All right, so take your time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Step, shave, cover. Ooh.
I didn't shave, and I got elbow.
Yeah, yeah.
I brought in the wrong elbow, but
That's all right. We're still gonna watch for it. Okay, so let's try again. You're supposed to bring it all the way up, or all the way. Let's do this again. You can get it. You can get it. You got this. You're 90% of the way through the drill. Step, shave, cover.
you all right?
Did you hit his head?
Yeah, I did.
All right, let me see if this is live.
Brother.
No, okay. Yeah. Let's go.
All right.
Do it again.
All right.
Do it
It's a
again.
mat, front elbow. Yeah.
I did the wrong elbow.
No, I did the wrong elbow. I threw the rear because that's where my weight was behind it.
We're getting into that.
No, it's fun.
You got it, man.
Pain is the lesson.
Yeah, it's a self-teaching tool.
All right, so
So hands are up.
you coming at me again. Okay, I want to do the deep fry, right? All right, so let's
All right. Now it's going to be coming from the other side now. You know that, right? Switch leads. There you go. This is going to do the 7 and then 8. Okay.
Okay, so ready?
Exhale, 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 exhale. Breathing. Step, shave, cover.
Yeah.
Good,
Oh.
good, good. But you stopped both that time. You were like, F that, I'll bring them both up. That's good. That's good. Did you get hit in the head? That's much gooder, huh? Now you know I talk like smarts. You elbow make you smart.
Yeah, one elbow was good enough.
Okay, all right, so let's feed him now. Now, remember, he's not throwing full force yet. And I mean, we're not trying to kill each other, but give him enough of a bump behind that elbow that it like makes him have to adjust his footing, okay? Because we're going to start developing power when we're in close, all right?
That's all about the technique leading up to that, though, right?
No, it's just turning your body. Bang, bang, because you're already in close.
Okay.
Now, if you want to talk technique on the elbow, turn your palm towards you. This does 2 things, okay? All right, turn your palm towards you. Okay? All right, now turn your palm towards me. You felt it push deeper into my hand. You get a little bit more reach. This is your ulnar ridge. This is your ulnus. This bone's your radius. This it becomes basically, right? Put your palm here and just feel the bone. Feel like that blade just popped out right there.
More like it's hardened.
Yes, it brings out an edge. So right here becomes a cutting tool. And it relaxes your deltoid and shoulder, so I can hit further, faster. So you can elbow like this. That is definitely an acceptable elbow. In a lot of karate schools, they'll elbow like this as an elbow smash, but they're using it to catch somebody's fist. This way, however, opens a bladed angle, which means if he were to catch you and his bladed angle comes out, the skin up here is very thin. You're going to have blood in your eyes, and then it's going to be very annoying to fight the rest of the way.
Yeah, I could tell from the one time I got hit.
Yep. All right, so time to get him back now. He's got it coming. He keeps dropping his hands, tight fists.
Okay.
1 through 10. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. 6, 7. Good. Push. 8. Take the ground. 9. Nice. 10. Good. That was beautifully done. Beautifully done. All right, he's going to answer back. There you go. It's the other side. There you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Step. Shave. Cover. Throw the other elbow. Don't stop. If you make a mistake, don't build in a pause. That's critical. Okay. Just keep moving. He knows elbows are coming. He knows something's coming at him. He's going to be watching. He's like, F this. I'm not getting in that again. He's smart. One time enough. All right.
I'm not taking the ground like I should.
Well, when this kick comes, it's boom, pow. You're right on top of that. Bang! And charging. You're loading that. You got to give a chance for this foot to transfer that weight. So you're going here. Now let's look across. Okay. All right. Again. 2, 7, Good kick. 8. Hard elbows. Good. Nice. Caught him. He was looking down. Clunked him. Nice.
I wasn't trying to.
No. You are trying to. That's the goal. That's good. All right, now, all we're going to add is the last 2 bits. We're going to pick up the front knee and the back knee, okay? Now, yep, it's that cross. You're just basically meeting the knee. Now, there's several reasons why we pick up the front knee first, okay? The key concept here is fast weight distribution, okay? If I take this kick and all of a sudden I see that there's a threat, stomping that foot puts all my body weight on my back foot. It gets me out of the way. I can kick again if I have to. In Tai Chi, when you see somebody, they may move out, spread their weight, and they may stomp the ground because that stomp rapidly transfers weight from front to back foot. So what we do once we throw these 9, 10 is I bring my front knee up so I learn weight distribution. In reality, what I'm going to try to do is grab, hit, and do what's called skip knees. We're just going to take him in what's called a tie clinch and just tear him apart with knees to the body. But for just the sake, we're just throwing just the 2 knees so we learn weight distribution while hitting a target. Might as well hit someone and have some fun while learning weight distribution 101. Ladies and gentlemen, this isn't scripted. This is just, I don't know, I've been probably elbowed in the head too many times. Okay, so watch the demonstration. But I'm gonna do it, he's gonna do it, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Then he's gonna come back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, take your time. Just 12 movements. And they're really one side and the other with the exception of a front kick and a thigh kick being the only oddballs in there. Okay? Uppercut, uppercut. Thigh stomp, thigh kick, elbow, elbow, front knee, back knee. Okay, we'll work on that. It's not wrong if you throw the back knee.
Hands.
And the hands, of course, we're getting there. That was not bad. Trust me, I was watching the whole thing. All right, now watch for him now, because he has a habit of throwing the wrong elbow and wrong knee. But it doesn't matter. Watch this. I'm going to do the same thing with my hands with both knees. It doesn't matter. Okay? The idea is when the knee comes, I want to deflect it. Yeah, I'm going to hit whatever comes at me. So what you missed off camera, folks, is when my hands cross, I just passed it by me. Low section block in old school karate.
Forearm block.
Anything that you hit on your opponent, anytime you hit him, you should hurt him. He'll be less likely to want to give you a hug then. Or worse, a hug around the neck until you're dead. Right? Okay, a tight fist, you got this now, just like before, only better.
Okay.
1, 2, 4, 3, 6, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 11.
All right, this one.
11, 12. There you go. Good, good. Good. Much more good work.
Much more gooder.
Yeah. Hands up, Matt.
It's fine. Okay. Yeah. All right, do it again. Okay.
Prep for knees.
Okay. And knee.
Yeah.
After this, this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Going high and low.
All right. One more time.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Good. Now, the concept behind that, is you just notice, first your hands are up here, then they're down here. Martial artists are taught to mix their strikes low versus high. I may come at you, jab, you maybe move, just act this one. I'm actually going to hit you, okay? So I may be like, boom, but so you'll have your hands up. All right. So you'll defend, just just slap it away. Okay. Make it this, boom, hit the low, bang, and then hit the face.
Yeah.
So the idea is high and low combinations, changing the level of attack. I'm gonna hit low, pow. Did my hand hit?
That caused me to drop my hand.
Yeah. And what happened? Bang, palm heel attack. I can crush a coconut with that palm, which is almost enough to get through his thick skull. Almost. His is a little bit thicker than most because he's been hit more times. And use jowl, he's good. So when we're hitting from the sides, it's the same thing too. I may go side, body. I may go jab, body, liver shot in this case. I'm telling you, watched the best 20 knockouts of all time last night. Put it on my Facebook page, folks. Every time that liver gets rocked, that's it. The fighter's done. He just can't get on the ground fast enough because it hurts that bad. It takes all the toxins that are right here on that right side and jars it and knocks it loose in the body. It feels like you got insta-flu like that. It is horrible, which is great. So you can do something called toe kick, hit it, hit the head. So the idea now is when he takes that leg kick, right? Boom, he's coming up top. Boom, boom. Then he's dropping low. Bang, so my hands are still here. But you see how I'm still maintaining this defense right in this middle area. So I can go bang.
I can't get down here.
You don't want to be like this.
Yeah, with face wide open.
Yeah, so you're tucking your chin, just going bang, bang, and getting your hands back up. What'd your shoulders just do? Protected the shit out of your chin, right? See? Natural movement. Good. Okay, a couple more times, 1 through 12. 9, 10, 12, 11. You're getting it though. You're getting it. I see it coming out.
One more time. One more time.
Good.
I'm trying to keep the middle ground. But yeah, you would have connected with that last elbow.
Because of being tall.
Yeah, so you just bend your knees a little bit. Keep your knees a little bit more bent. Lower your gravity. There you go. Jesus, did you hear the difference in impact when you got lower? I'm telling you, that sounded much more like you're beating a drum. That was perfect. Good. Now, if you can catch his gut by all means. He's getting it skinnier, so he's starting to hide it. Hit it while you can. You still got the cushion for the pushing. Yeah. One more time each. Oh, you saw his hands go down. Good. And fire back. Yep.
Lower. All right, last one.
Yep, tight fists. Nice punches. Good. Good. Very good. Very good, gentlemen. Nicely done. So did you hear it that time? Good. 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 Good.
Those punches are good and solid.
So what we're going to do now is you'll notice I've swapped belt colors to stay with my IBJJF rules because we're going to get to Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu now. We're going to do something called push hands for a few minutes, which I would still wear a black belt in, but we're just getting ready to go right into Jiu-Jitsu. And this is something about balance, okay? Push hands originated in China, and it developed into Japan as sumo wrestling. There's all kinds, throughout all of the ancient mankind's history, forms of wrestling, and the first of which always involves how to throw a person and make them fall. So Tai Chi push hands actually uses real Tai Chi, like turn hand, brush knee, part the horse's mane, eagle spreads its wings, single whip, part the curtains, all that sort of stuff, right? All those movements. But you can actually fight. Most people just do it for health and fitness, and that's great. It works that way. It's motion. It's better than nothing, right? but very few understand the fighting principles. So instead of trying to teach you Tai Chi movements first in a long, elaborate, boring pattern, we're going to give you the foundation so that when we go over the pattern, you'll be like, oh. So the way we're going to start is we've got this circle that we're going to meet in, okay? I put my left foot forward, so he's going to put his left foot. Left hand to left hand. Now this free hand, we're going to start on the elbow, okay? The rules are simple. We're not striking yet. We're not grabbing like shirt material yet. You can trip. You can kind of pull and turn. But the idea is to get him outside of the circle or to fall, okay? I'm going to demonstrate a round or two of this. I got a couple championships in this. It's fine. Bobby Fischer, the smart, genius kid that beat all the Russian master chess players when he was little. When he grew up, he stopped playing chess and went for this because this became more like chess for him. That, and he went a little schizophrenic and crazy too. But I was actually there watching him play. So once we start, we're going to do 3 circles. It's kind of like ready, steady, go. We're going to try to maintain some form of contact, okay? Because at first, you're going to see this with my eyes. Then I'm going to take my eyes out of the equation and show you it's done to build sensation and sensitivity, okay? So we start here. 1. Now the idea, the principle behind this, okay? If he just pushes just my shoulder, I'm just going to roll it, right? He pushes my shoulder the other way. I'm rolling it. He's not moving. So what part of the body, anatomically speaking, do you want to always try to move or take out of alignment?
Spine.
Spine, spot on. So now even if he pushes my shoulder from here, but he pushes towards my spine, all right, push towards my spine, he can move. Now the idea is we don't want to waste a lot of energy with our arm strength, so we want to be smart. I can push, I can go to my right, my left, I can pull. But what's going to happen, like when I push you once, what does your foot just do? Got your balance, right? So the trick is while you're moving the spine, take in one direction and then an unexpected angle, okay? So if I do this, I'm taking your balance. But I didn't use a lot of force, right? So the really frustrating thing is when you get good with Tai Chi push hands, guys will be like, and they'll be flying across the room going, son of a... Right? It's wild. Okay. So watch how we do it around here, and then you guys will do a round, and then you and I will do a round, and we're going to round robin, and then we'll get to grapple, okay? All right, so here we go. 1, 2, 3. Hand touch the ground, just like in sumo. Once both of us touch, the only thing touches his feet. 1, 2, 3.
So easy.
It is easy. I'm not using force. And I didn't grab him, did I? I just literally said, boom.
Weight on the neck is miserable.
Bring those hands out, tuck the chin. All right, your turn.
Okay. So, today?
This is actually a fun game when you get at it. It really is. So we're just going to start with left wrist only for him because his right wrist is still recovering, okay? So just remember his right wrist has got some skin to
So
it.
we just rotate.
3 circles. Here's your body.
So
Try to keep your nose behind your toes. If you go too far forward or too far back,
Yeah.
well, you'll see, okay? 1, 2, 3. Now you can move your arms around on his body anywhere you want. It's only just the starting part that it's hand to hand, okay? Push, pull, you can sweep, you can trip, use your hips. Now remember where that circle is. Good, keep breathing, don't hold your breath. Hey Matt, it's okay.
Yeah, you gotta show me something.
Yeah. Oh, he's got moves. thought it was going to be easy. He's got to work for it. Same principles. Move the spine 2 different directions if you can. See how each of those shoves is in one direction? Change it up on them. Be spontaneous. Yeah, it's a start. That was good. That was good. Now, once you get your timing down, you'll feel for his weight. Just like you do in basketball. You feel when your opponent's about to cut and break, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, same thing. Just don't give up your balance in the process. There you go. Ground yourself. Turn your waist. There you go. Oh, almost. Nice movement. I told you basketball would help in this. Good. Keep going. Make connection. Okay. The idea behind this is you want to feel. You're learning to feel your opponent's movements. Okay. And we're translating that to redirecting him around us, making him fall, getting him out of our way, getting the bouncer out of the way so we can get to the VIP section.
Nice.
You got him to step out. Good. Good job. All right, so you did a round with him. Now you're going to do a round with me, but I'll make it fair. Catch your breath first. Yeah, riding the bike and just pushing a man around. Totally different types of endurance, right?
This is that. I was trying to make sure he didn't trip.
Yeah. So watch. Here's an easy defense for the trip. Okay, so say you got your hands on me and we're pushing. And you go to trip me. Trip me. Just pick my knee up. Or just pick my heel up. Look.
I thought we meet stuff as jiu-jitsu.
No, this is Tai Chi.
Okay.
But I am meeting. I'm meeting with emptiness. Okay? So, if I'm getting close to where something I might do and you know the stuff I do, might throw him against something, you gotta let me know.
Okay.
Also, you're gonna have to guide me back to the yellow.
Okay.
Am I in the center of the camera? I can't tell.
Yes.
Okay, so they can see, I can't see. All right.
Right foot in.
Left foot. All right. Am I in the middle? Close?
You are.
Okay. All right. Are you ready, Damon?
Yeah.
1. You feel how feel how my body's moving.
Okay.
All right. You see how I'm using my legs too? Yeah, that's it. That's the motion. Now, one of the games we play is just feel how I just touched your shoulder.
Yeah.
Touch mine. With this hand. Okay. All right. Now try again. Aha. Try not to let me touch yours now. Try to touch mine too. Yeah. See, it's annoying. So that's part of the skills. That actually is just one whole exercise where we do that. Okay, so we'll do our 3 circles, and then are you ready? 1, good. 2, 3. Make contact. There you go. Because the idea is to build up sensitivity. But I had to make sure you hit before I did.
I know you did.
Sorry if I squished you.
That was a good one. You got me. I was trying to get out of it.
How's it going, brother?
Good. It's wild, man.
Yeah. Doing some push hands. You want to jump in? Or you need to warm up a little bit? Okay.
Yeah, he got me.
Sorry, I had to make sure it was a clean touch. I'm like, oh, I did it as light as I could.
It was fine.
Okay.
I tried to get out
Do
of
you
it.
remember the rules? We'll demonstrate a match.
Okay.
So we don't actually do gi grab when we do Tai Chi push hands. We can do monkey hooks and stuff like that. Sweeps are okay. Once we do our 3 circles, which is like ready, steady, go, we just try to maintain touch. It's a sensitivity drill, but it uses Tai Chi. Make something other than the feet touch the mat, or to get them out of the ring, you want.
Okay.
2, 3. Move the spine instead of the shoulders. He put his head too far back. All right, Matt, go ahead. Morning, bro. We're filming, just so you know. It'll go on the YouTube channel later.
So,
Yep. You can put your hand to his elbow. That's just the starting point from 3 circles.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. And so you can kind of feel out your opponent.
So ready, set, go. Basically.
So what's the I guess the reason for this?
The start point. It's so. For example.
Yeah.
So I touch your shoulder. Touch mine with your right hand. Don't let me touch yours.
I see. So it's
Oh, got you twice. Try to touch mine.
okay.
So this is starting to learn our central zone. Turn your body. Just like turn your body away, turn your shoulder like that. You feel that? That's the purpose to remind you. When there's different motions, high or low, and you find where your balance is. You take it. Okay? So it's so you feel your opponent's balance.
Okay.
But once you get started, because this is what they call freestyle, there's restricted, where you only stay here and you try to make the person fall or take a single step. But with freestyle, it's more fun because you get to move around. You can do things like turn hand, brush knee, and you'll move somebody, carry a tiger back to mountain, and that was the throw. I mean, all kinds of stuff, isn't it? Okay.
Yeah, you got me with that last one. I knew I was too close to you, so I tried to back up, and you grabbed me. I was like, oh no.
Right here. I just things I
At
didn't know
that
was.
point, I was like, I can probably get some leverage somewhere. Let me move a little bit closer.
You did. You made a great cushion. Thank you for breaking my fall. It was very kind of you.
That's so fantastic.
It's your first time. You're doing good. Well, he's trying to work his way through. He's trying to feel the openings in his opponent. He's trying to push, pull, all these different directions. Turn, turn, turn. Turn and burn. Get that circle movement. Good. There's some momentum. Feel how it started to take him off his feet a little? Alright, you turn too. Something's looking your neck, just bend your head and then lift it. Okay? So let me give you guys both a pointer, okay? So when Matt hooks my head,
Yeah.
why fight?
That's what
You
I
can go. I will hold my strength against you to show my might. Very good. Whoop.
Go on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, go ahead, continue.
Where's me out?
Yeah, that's mad.
That's quite a bit, which is very good. Good, but you gotta turn. You gotta step under and you gotta turn. See, I was a little too far away. You can't be afraid to get in close to do that. Where she's kind of looking for it now.
Yeah.
Watch your breath back. Get your next.
Oh, I'm good now. To back to back.
You gotta pull the foot when you hook it, Matt. Remember, take 2 of the legs away from the table, it falls. If it has 3 legs, it's still good. You're the 3rd leg, so make sure you know where that point is. Almost. Careful of the boundaries. Big circles at the arms. Make sure you disarm them. No pun intended. And the elbow mat. And the elbow mat. And the elbow mat. And the elbow mat. Knocking on the elbow. Turn. Turn. Yeah, and steps out. Good job, guys. Kept your balance. All right, so we're doing round robin. So you'll be Damon's 3rd time ever doing this.
Oh,
All right. So this is Damon.
nice to meet you. Asthma. Demon? DEC, right there.
Damon. Yeah, old Latin for demon. It is. We're doing a left foot with him, just because he's got a scrape on his right hand.
Gotcha.
So just so you know when he grabs that, that's the only injury. Okay?
Alright, ready?
Good frame, good. Good movement, gentlemen, good movement. Don't meet force with force. See if you can absorb it and redirect it. Almost. Oh! I'm going to call that a draw because you kind of both stepped at the same time. Not bad. Okay, catch your breath, and I got a round of Damon. Everyone's going basically too. Good job. Good job. So the trick is you feel how you're a lot of like pushing against each other?
Yeah.
Switch aside. Reach in like you're kind of trying to get through an elevator door closing and pull some. Yeah. Okay. Instead of just going, I'm going to push you, you're going to push me. Turn. Take advantage of it. You won't get as tired. Okay? You ready? Is anyone ever really ready? I'm using my eyes this time.
Yeah, I'm not.
I think you won't be good at it.
Can you do this with your eyes?
Worst when he's blindfolded.
Ah, I touched.
Nose.
I touched.
Yep. Nose are way above, beyond your toes, like this. You see that?
Yeah.
You went way here. So I just said, all right, up, Matt.
Too easy. All right.
Properly executed, there's very little muscle needed.
Yeah, he just threw me off balance.
I just helped you. You told me you wanted to go that way. I said, okay.
And for mine.
All right, that's my forearm, but slide the elbow up there. You ready? Well, you've had better matches. I'm going to say that was terrible, though.
That was terrible.
You stay on your feet. Okay. So this goes to the
Completely lost.
That would
I
reveal
feel
where
the
the
hell
shoulders
I
and
went.
shoulder frames. and stuff.
Yeah, no, he just made me look silly. Tap on the shoulders. I hit the ground. I'm like, barely. I barely touched the ground.
Concept.
I put my hand down. I was like, oh no, don't touch.
I got lots of throws, okay?
Touched a little bit. I was like,
So you see how
I could have stayed up.
my spine straight. Okay. There you go.
Because you stay up without going out of the circle.
Yeah.
Okay, tighter. Put your hand, brush knee. Mark the main. Serpent seeks path.
Hey, that's the one.
Think. Where can you turn? Use centrifugal force.
That.
This way. Circle out and back. Hook. Right, big circle. Boom. And you can actually start to get enough force with that. You can fling me out of the ring. Okay, gun tie. All right, ready? Yeah. We'll just continue from here. In 3, 2, 1. Not too shabby.
When we lock. My turn.
Yep. Come in here next. Split, divide, and conquer. Good. There's the step. Good throw. Carried the tiger back to mountain as a Tai Chi movement's called, but you stepped out. All right, so
I
you
stepped out.
Yeah, but you got. I'm going to give it to you because that was a good throw. You should have saw it coming. Yeah, that's called carry tiger back to mountain. Okay, you're up, Damon. Then yeah,
You go again.
he's getting through.
Ready to catch your breath?
No, I'm all right.
All right. This helps with the endurance a little bit. That's all.
Oh, yeah, I wasn't. I should have been in there with Damon. I'm not paying attention. Nothing.
Oh I got the turn. And once you disrupt that balance, it's hard to regain. Not bad, gentlemen. All right,
Good.
I'm going to go with them, and then you go with them, Matt. Are you ready? That way you don't do it with me. He gets totally tired. Three and go. Tiger grass pearls. It's all right. That is a legitimate kung fu technique.
Nice. Use my momentum.
Well, I just stood in your way, that's all.
Good job. I would not.
I do exactly that to him, okay? Got it? All right, just like that.
I can't do that.
Yeah, you can. Just turn and step in the way. So you see the real dynamic stuff. It's not muscle. Finding the right position. And you just get a lot of it from playing. So keep it playful. So they're both using force on force. Absorb the push. Redirect the push. Absorb the push, redirect the push. Redirect it with your body turning. That's it, it's a little better. Hook him into it while you do it. That's it, turn the body. All right.
Oh.
Now he took a knee to do it, but I'm going to call that a win. I'm going to get it on to you because that was an excellent throw.
Hey, beautiful.
Good job, catch your breath. All right, I think you're warmed up. You ready? You're up, and I got him next. Yep. Damon's got the strut now. He's like, yeah, I got the hip toss.
That's a beautiful hip toss.
Yeah.
Nah, that was terrible.
No, that was a good hip toss. That was spot on.
That's not the rules, though.
That's a throw. You had it. And you got to do something to change your leg position now. Continuously. Water flows. When it becomes stagnant, it's when it becomes stale, when it's not moving. Keep the legs moving, body moving, trunk moving. Move your shoulders, move your arms, everything flowing. Feel for the opening. Don't think you have a throw. Let the throw that you feel come to you, okay? You can try to set one up, sure. You might get lucky. But if you pay attention, there's plenty of throws that are just waiting for you. There it is.
Very nice.
There it is. It's not what you wanted to do, but it worked. You felt it. We still got one more, Matt. I know. Go to the middle next, shall we?
I catch my breath. I'm over muscling.
Yeah, you are. That doesn't sound like Claude.
No.
There you go. Good. Look where you are. Catch your surroundings.
Easy.
No. I was just being a sneaky bastard.
Oh no.
Shall we? I didn't do it hard.
No.
Just miss your whole
Yep.
match. I was in the way. Nice.
Just say it was amazing, it was epic. He did like a ferocious tiger, then I shot him.
It's fine. It's all that. And that's. Yeah, I saw him tap my shoulder and literally fall.
It hurt. Not in a bad way.
Oh, okay.
I hit hard.
Yeah, because I saw you was trying to force me that way, and that was the way I was pushing you initially, and I just kind of switched my legs.
So you see the difference to that, right? Sweep again.
Yep.
All right. Yep.
Good.
Almost. You gotta follow it up though. You're pressing the attack. You almost had it.
You be the first one to do it.
So the gap.
I got him once.
You feel like we
years
push?
we've been doing this.
That gap. That's when you learn to stick to your opponent. That's the sensitivity.
Yeah, I see
So when I push,
he's keeping right now.
see I stuck to you. Push, stick. Got it? Okay.
You make it look so easy. That's how you know it's not great at something, right? And they make it look easy.
Nice.
He's down. You almost got away from him. You got a strong grasp.
Good, Eamon.
One more. Hold your breath.
I'm alright. It helps me build stamina for this.
Nice.
Oh, excellent, sweet. Good, Matt, you're up. You're still in, Damon. Good victory. You have them long legs, I know. It's like I'm moving, but how are you that far behind me?
It's like, oh man.
Oh, see that gap? Gotta close it. Oh, nice.
Is that tight?
That was just a double push.
Yeah.
You got him off the bounce
just
and
have-
gave him a little push.
He tried to grab my head. I ducked under and I pushed him.
Yeah. That's like, hey, oh man. Right?
Grab and
So
He grabbed air. Going backwards.
what we're into now is kind of a partner swapping extravaganza. It'd be better if there were more ladies involved, so it wouldn't be such a sausage fest, but it doesn't matter when it comes to jiu-jitsu. So what we're gonna do is just some free grapple. Once you get a submission, if you win, you stay. And your partner will be whoever loses it comes to you. So that way, but if you lose, if you tap, you just do 2 laps running around, that's all. So I'm gonna start with him, we're going against him. This will be his first grappling match. So he's only had the very basics. He's watched a 3-hour seminar and had about an hour and a half worth of training.
Okay.
So when you go for the submissions, make sure your mind can tap. Okay, tap early, tap often. You never lose. Even if you tap, it's not losing. You either win or you learn. Okay.
And this
So-
is just jiu-jitsu, right?
Just jiu-jitsu. If you want to simulate a couple like light strikes and stuff, that's fine too. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. That's it. right, take 2 laps. Yeah, T-Kimores are everywhere. Did you listen to Sean? He said T-Kimores are everywhere.
I saw it coming.
Going for the cat cutter. Oh, he goes out soon. Okay, so remember, if you're in the guard, remember your posture, right? You sit back. There you go. Now make him work for it. And see if you can escape that guard. You want to improve your position, because who has a better position now, Damon?
Me.
You do, or does he?
We're at stalemate.
No, he's got better position because he's got his legs wrapped around your thigh. Or excuse me, his thighs wrapped around your body. So he can control your torso. See? Good. Good.
Go for the edge of the mat, gentlemen.
There you go. We're backing it up. Good. Good job. Good job, guys. Okay, that should be enough space for you now. Okay, good. Okay, remember what you gotta do with the arms though, Damon. See how he's posting? You want to wrap the arm and pin it. Okay. Now, if his arms can base out that way, which way should you try to roll him? Maybe the other way?
Yeah.
So try to roll him to the other way. Okay. So you got to trap his foot. There you go. That's it. Okay. So you have to trap an arm, otherwise he's just going to post it out like a kickstand. Okay. Now you're still in his guard, so you have to have what before you can get a submission?
Position.
Good. So improve your position and watch out for his attempts to submit.
You good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. All right. So Damon, you got to get over or around his legs.
All right.
All right. Good. Kimura. Good. Almost set up to a full omoplata. Okay. So Matt took his 2 laps. Damon, you take your 2. And then, Matt, wherever you stay, you get the rest. Yeah. And then I'll take care of him. And then, if we beat both of these guys, then we'll go against each other for a round. Okay? I always go gentle. Hey, you're with me, bro. You're
I
with
feel
me.
like that's a lie. I feel like that's
I do.
a dirty lie. Lying. Lying.
I learned it from my first ex-wife.
Go.
All right.
You got me.
That was pretty good. You just got to remember when you're going for a roll, you got to take away that table. So if I'm here, the table. What I'm saying is reach in,
Yeah, I was kind of panicking.
trap the arm. It's okay. So anytime you just do it. First thing about jiu-jitsu is relax. It's just like surfing a wave. That's what I call it. It's a gentle art. Gentle art?
No.
I mean, I'm not using a lot of strength. I won't. So, big threat here is if you're going to raise around the start or inside of the thighs. Okay. So you sit on the other, just come down, bring the knee over. Bring the knee over. All the way over. Now it's half guard. Now, shove me back and take this knee over there. Okay, top now. Okay, come up a little bit further up on my body because you don't want to be able to sit up. Okay, so now you've got a dominant position. You can try to do a choke. You want me to do an easy one?
Yeah.
This hand hand, open my collar. Pull it. Okay? Pull. This hand, slide it, let go. Slide it all the way along my collar until it's behind my head. Further if you can get it. Now, this hand, got a good grip. That holds firm. This hand lets go. And it goes always under the top arm. Reach all the way back to the knuckles there with that hand if you can. Now go like this, right? So you rotate down, pull your elbows apart. Your wrists, your thumbs are up, thumbs down, and pull your elbows apart.
So down this way?
Nope, other way. Yep. Pull your elbows over. Now keep pulling, keep pulling. Pull, 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 pull. Pull both sides. Grab the material. Okay, that's a cross collar show.
Are you going?
Starting to. Okay, so go deeper. Go all the way around behind my head. Grab the material. Get rid of all this slack. Get rid of all that slack. There you go. Now pull. Make sure your forearms on my chest. And over my shoulders. Now, keep going. You're gonna voice change. See color change. Keep pulling. Pull. Pull. Now, while you're doing it, so I don't throw you, hook your heels in my thighs. See that? Keep pulling. Keep pulling. Pull, pull, pull. All time. Lean forward and pull. 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 That's it. Cross collar show. Okay?
Good.
Yeah. That's what I got. Yeah.
Another submission. Come on.
Yeah, I wasn't trying to do that.
If you have me cross collar show, send over 2 labs. Matt, don't let him win. You're getting a little competition.
I knew he had it.
Yeah, it's a long ways around. Let me get my other lap in. I don't know how he did it, but he pulled off a magnificent top mount stretch, cross collar choke. That was a legit choke though. Nice, dude. Did he get tap you?
Yeah.
All right, you're over there. You hit me. And square.
Yeah. This is not fair.
Sure it is. Yeah. Don't hold your breath. Do that. Just keep breathing, okay? Do you know how to do a lockdown? With your feet. This is a 50-50 half guard, right?
Yeah.
All right, so try to do a figure 4 with your legs. Get one underneath in front of my shin. Okay? Lock your legs together and see if you can stretch my leg down. Lock that shin. That's a lockdown. Feel like I got more control. Some newbies aren't used to the pain of that and will actually tap. That's a lockdown. So that makes me have to address both the head and the leg. Some defense for that. Oh, you disarmed my Cobra Kai madness.
The magic poof.
Alright, so the defense for that is plant me up. Right, go ahead and turn into me. Anytime I'm beside you, start turning in. There you go. And so, work to improve my position from there. Calf cutter. Do you have to use a sweet spot? And I use my body.
So, can you show me how to do it?
Sure. So what I did, because I had crossed the body, so I go for right where the calf gets skinny. That's a sweet
Okay.
spot.
Like right here?
Use this part of the body. Right there. Now the trick to this is I have your hips down and my knees, feel my knees are squeezing together?
Yes.
So when my back looks up,
I'm gonna try to
yeah, he just does it. And you try me too. And sit up. That's your body.
your leg.
Okay?
And just me
And wrap the arm around, just like you're gonna do a guillotine choke. Okay? Now you feel how you're on the fat part of my calf?
Right there.
A little bit lower.
I'm trying to
For that. Support your wrist with the other hand. With your support your wrist, the other hand. There you go.
Yeah.
Now in this case, go this way. Okay?
And I want
Pull this in tight. These together. And you want to pull your right forearm up or looking towards the far corner. Keep pulling, pull that arm up. That's it. There, a little bit more. Use your back there. Calf cutter, but don't hold your breath. You get tired.
Let's do it for real.
Okay, so we'll have 2 laps and we'll continue our match.
I just learned something. So.
And you did too. Every time you learn. And sometimes when you still learning. It's just learning. There's no listen. So you're with Matt?
Real quick,
Yep.
could you show me how to get out of that, I guess?
If he has your hips trapped, you're kind of hosed. But if you start to set me up with it, okay? So say I start to see it. You're setting there, you get the grip. What I want to do is I want to turn and kick off.
Okay.
Roll into the kick off. Once they get your hip trapped, your knee gets you trapped, it's a lot harder to do. But you roll into it and kick out.
Okay.
You want to try to either kick thigh up or the buttocks. And just basically stomp out.
Okay.
And you get back to your base.
Thank you.
No problem.
All right.
You ready? Ready. You got this.
Ready,
Two more. Oh yeah. You choked me out last time. That's cool. Oh no, baby. Short man. Okay. So, we're gonna be in real threat right here.
Yeah.
I'm in a better position, but I'm gonna be really choking you.
No.
So, I'm releasing myself.
Yes.
So, where's your chops? Yeah, until you get your elbows off, right? Walk up. Sit back. Good. When I try to pull your collar in, just lock your arms. See how they're bent? They're bent. Don't pull it down. Lock your elbows. Straight, straight, straight.
My legs.
Oh, your legs are cramping? I'm like, no, not your legs, your arms.
Yeah, my
Cramping?
legs are cramping.
Catch your breath. Does that count as attack?
Yes.
Did I use a Jedi? No, it doesn't press.
Yes, yes it does. I'm about to do two.
Sip some water.
Yeah.
Matt, you know the defensive triangle? Oh, now you're a big suck.
Yeah.
Roll, roll. Rock and roll. That's it. Keep turning. Keep turning. You know the defensive triangle. You know what he's going for now. Good job. Okay. Matt, what are you holding on for? Oh. Oh, he's got a cape. That's amazing.
Just like magic, he's out of my
All right, so let me show you something pretty cool while he catches his breath and get you some water. From the triangle,
Yeah.
get your head set up, okay? So as you feel this triangle coming on, right? What it really gets is if you get that arm crossed. Okay, so you got improved a little bit. You feel how this leg's going down my back? Get it so it goes across my neck. So angle. This way first.
Oh.
So it's easier to get a better bite. Okay, so he's got your leg here catches my left carotid, and my arm here catches my right carotid, right? So if I do this, squeeze, nothing, right? And then as you start to adjust, right? Now I'm pulling back, right? So what are you going to try to do? The arm bar, right?
Yeah.
So as you set up the arm bar from that, hit the other leg.
Other line?
Yeah.
Mikey,
Yeah.
these two are interested in.
Oh, hi, come on in, guys.
Hey, how you
Remind
doing?
us, we're just having a struggle snuggle. So it would be this leg, your left leg that cuts in front of my face for that arm bar. You see that?
Uh-huh.
All right, so to prevent that, stomp, reach, step over.
Okay.
Watch. Matt, throw the triangle on me, please. All the lessons we have here are free.
Okay.
Okay, so proper triangle. So if he's got a pain, let me get this handle.
Yeah.
I'm gonna sit back. That takes all the pressure off. All of it. Now what I'm worried about is that arm bar from the guard, right? So when I step up, so I'm using my hand standing in base, I press. So I'm using the knee against him, step over, and if I'm still here, was that tap already? Yeah. Okay. Knee at your Boston Crab. But usually the guys are gonna let go. So the keys to the performance on that, okay?
Get the pressure off.
First of all, lock this arm loose, open. Sit back, and you see how my head stays up? I'm always looking like I'm looking at the new couple that came in. So I'm looking over like, oh, hi guys, I see you now. If my head is down, he can adjust his bite and finish me. Because the two things he can do is cross the arm. All right, go ahead and adjust your bite. There you go. Just cross the arm to finish me. And if that doesn't work, what can you do with my head? Pull it. Now you've got it for sure. So that's why you sit back. Give that a shot.
They are interested in.
Here's Mikey. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. What's your name?
Jade.
Jade, nice to meet you, Jade. Yeah, so we're the Academy of Martial Studies. We teach 24 different martial arts. Right now we're doing the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and when I throw my black belt, it's the other 23 arts. Stick fighting, knife fighting, Muay Thai, stand-up ground, weapons, knives, Filipino stick fighting, machetes, pistols, rifles, shotguns, and hunting yards. The modern Army Combatives Level 4 Master Trainer. I created the Joint Special Operations Command Combatives Program, the first AFSOC, Air Force Special Operations Combatives Program, and I was a 7 Special Forces Group Head Combatives Instructor since I was in E4. But our classes are typically Monday, Wednesday, Friday mornings during PT hours, Friday evenings from 6:30 until they close at 8. Most Saturdays we start at 10:30 and go till about 12:30. Tomorrow I've got to take care of a formal dining room like function with my unit, so we won't be here tomorrow morning. But our website is tappingwon'tsaveyou.com. Yep. My wrestling coach is Dan B. Severn. We'll have a wrestling coach. Right on. I was a 2-year police canine lieutenant myself. Right on. We're out. My second ex-wife was Marine. My other stepson's a Marine. My stepdad's a Marine. So I was raised by giants.
She wants to learn. All you had to do is
Yep.
just literally
More than welcome. Right on. We've got a lot of women that come out into our classes and stuff too. Major from the Air Force. She's already transferred to the Army. She's so thrilled by it. On my YouTube channel, you can see some of our entire classes. Some stuff that I've taught down in Fort Sam Houston, Fort Bragg, all over the place. Entire lessons, like right now we're recording. So the guys are kind of watching them go. Hey, more action for the guys watching, guys. Get on camera, hurry up. So we have classes that guys can follow along live with and stuff too. Under Danny Nosanto, which was under Bruce Lee for my Judo lineage. Charles Park and Ron Beliki. Yep.
You trained him? I'm the guy who trained Bruce Lee. I mean, Bruce Lee trained him? Okay.
Yeah, we got a little legitimacy. We're under Gokor with our boss, Gokor under Russian Sambo, German Bell. That's how they taught Bruce Lee how to grapple. Gokor taught us our Russian Sambo. Under Sean Stupton with Jiu-Jitsu, and he's the highest rated American and Israeli Krav Maga in the world. But yeah, it's all fun.
Yeah, that sounds great. I
Right on. Come on. I speak a little bit of 7 languages, so I'm working as a medic now. But yeah, I've been a police lieutenant for several years, canine on the civilian side. I'm on my 7th MLS now.
That's good. Okay.
Yeah, you're more than welcome
So
to.
you say Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
Yep. Just text me the night before, just to see if anyone's pulled out. Because if it's like a small class, I'll just sleep an extra hour, just because I have normal full-time active duty duties. I'm still a soldier, still active. My number and everything is on the contact us portion of tappingwon'tsaveyou.com. There's a multimedia where there's like a video up that goes to YouTube. You can subscribe to the channel. I mean, you'll learn everything from how to make hammer chucks, chucks that hammers, how to use them and stuff like that, to like Mace Windu, and I'm teaching how to use 2 lightsabers, to how we free fall in the wind tunnel, fight that way, you name it, all kinds of stuff. Some good rifle and pistol drills and CPD drills and stuff too. But yeah, all lessons are free.
Monday, Wednesday, Friday. What time again?
06:30, 07:30 PT hours. And then Fridays 18:30 till they close at 20:30. So we got about 5 more minutes or so before we step into mopping and cleaning and stuff. Yeah, there's all kinds of stuff up there, and we do women's only self-defense and basic program as well. So we can show you real quick effective street, and then I created the ultimate reality-based attack neutralization and training badge program called Urban MCP for the JSOC. That's what I brought it over to. Snipers, all those boys. And it's fun.
Yeah, I know it is.
Service education, it's fun. We keep it so simple that, you know, the McMath Marines who come in and actually kind of keep up. Just bashing you guys. But, you know, we roll with a lot of different folks and we keep it open to everyone. Any of our students here are always free. Once a month, Sean Stupin, who's a world champion fighter and stuff, comes up from Chantilly and does a free clinic here. And since we're affiliated with the Silver Rank Academy out of there as well, if she were to go down there, we would go down there and go on our roll, our rosters, and we train there for free. You can develop custom jiu-jitsu there as well.
You know, Chris, the UFC champion, Chris
Hemsworth, there's a couple of Chris's.
Chris,
The one that's coming to the base.
he came to the base today.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah, I got her autograph.
Yeah, we've got Josh Koscheck, Mike Swick, Tamara Gugliata, the big ball ref.
Yeah.
Good fighting. So you'll see on our website and stuff, there's some of our videos where they're rocking our shirts and gear and stuff like that too. All right, let me get in here to get these guys. No, struggles. Likewise, pleasure to meet you. Pleasure to meet you, Jay. Look forward to teaching you how to kill people soon. But yeah, our next class will be Monday morning.
Okay.
And with the contact us, the 301 number, that's myself. Just shoot me a text. Say, hey, we're coming out. If you don't have a gi yet, we can get those for you dirt cheap.
Okay.
And just put whatever you prefer to work out on is fine as well.
Okay.
If she has a mouth guard, that's always a plus just in case she slips.
I'm gonna get her. Yeah, I'll
All
get her.
right, right on.
Okay.
Okay, so lots of talking, not a lot of walking. All right, so
Yeah, we can do that.
let's get 2 more minutes free roll. When I say threat, if you're on the bottom, you have to get up as quickly as you can, and then run to the other opponent. Okay. All right. So we'll try to get 2 minutes in. All right. Ready? So if you're on the bottom, even if you're in guard, if you're on the bottom, doesn't matter if you're in a better position or bottom, you have to disengage, go to the other person. It's just reacting to a new threat entering the room, okay? All right, ready? Begin. Ah! Oh, that scared you. Ah! Tap. Yeah, tap is better than wow. I'm like, are you gonna bite me? Keep going, keep going.
No, you got it.
No, I mean, no, there's no laps. No, there's no laps. It's just continuous free roll. Right! You never should have taught me that. No, you didn't have. I didn't even do it yet.
I know. I couldn't get away from it. It's like, can I roll? Okay, roll.
Yeah.
No.
That's a good arm
Just
bar.
continue to go.
That's a good arm bar.
Thank you. You just make sure that it
I don't know. I'm gonna tap. I'm gonna tap before you. I felt the pressure on my arm. Like, yeah, he got it. It's not for me.
What did you do to your enemy?
I scraped it a long time ago.
Threat!
He can't run nowhere.
You gotta get out. Come on. Threat! Boom!
Take out
Yeah.
the knife.
Yeah. Oh, you're not gonna leave it there, huh? You can take mine.
No, you.
Okay.
What am I doing?
Tap.
I know, but I'm asking, what's the technique I'm doing?
The one that you just taught me.
Cross, please have my arms cross, collar, choke, okay?
Yeah. Cross collar.
Yeah. Alright. You gotta know the defense to it?
Yeah.
So take your top mount. You know what to do. I know. Top mount, set it up.
So.
One goes deep, all the way under. Other one goes under the first arm, all the way deep. All right. Now, what do you have to do with your arms to map this choke?
Spread them out.
Spread them out, right? So this is the first counter. Just feel I'm pulling it in, try to choke me. Now, do you want to go to the counter? To the counter?
Yeah.
Go north. See how I take my arm down the equation, I pull them wide. Pull your elbows apart. That's it right there. That was nice.
Alright. How do you counter that?
There is no counter once you get out of it.
I fought
So I had to get out of it before he even gets to that point.
Yeah.
Okay, ready?
Wrong side. Right! Right, it's up.
He was trying to hit me.
Foot on ass kick. Good, there you go. Make
sure you remember. I was like, think. Oh wait, bro.
Keep breathing, keep breathing.
Keep getting caught with that. At the same time.
First time I've caught somebody in free roll with it before.
Woman, it's going to be hard. Thanks, mother line.
Do another one.
Yeah, that's just saying.
That's okay. Right! Yeah, he shot me back there, guy. Come on, get him.
I was like, where'd the pressure go?
He's trying to get you out.
Oh, now he's trying to play a guard pass game. What the hell is this nonsense? Let that arm cross your back.
Okay.
Let that arm cross your
Oh,
back.
right, yo. Sorry. Hey,
That's it.
It's got, you got it. It's no, you know, if you got weakness, you got exposure.
Oh, they never taught you that.
No, can you see on me?
his wood broken on the way over.
Nah, I was just taking that. 30 seconds.
Why did he ever teach you that?
I like it, it's everywhere.
I know it is.
Get the leg off your face. Good. Now you gotta get your knees. Pull your elbow out. Alright, so if you lose that submission, improve your position. Very good, gentlemen. Both of you, very nice. Keep breathing. Good. In time. Good job, gentlemen. Time. He was like, no, I'm out of the arm bar. That was very good, gentlemen.
You almost got me with it again.
Yeah.
I think my foot's on. It's like,
You missed all the violence with Matt and I guess. Sorry. No, you did. You two saved. Got him with rolling cheese again.
I get it.
All right. Well, gentlemen, we'll mix up the mop water. Thanks for coming out. Our next class is Monday morning at 6:30.
I wish I could go, but
And then we'll be next Friday night as well, and then Saturday.
what time is it?
10:30 morning. 10:30 till about 12:30 or so. On the Tapping Won't Save You website, tappingwon'tsaveyou.com. It's not getting it, just shoot me text.
I did text you. I don't know if you got it.
Yes, yes, we did. When I reply come through, I've been having kind of spotty reception, but I did send the time, so.
Oh man, I didn't get anything. Shoot.
Yeah, I went all the way up to the back door. I said it's sent, but.
Aslan.
That's like it's based off of paramedic, which is the name of an angel. And there are angels and demons in here. And the match just getting all walked over.
Yeah.
Hello.
That's big. It's a tax collector.
All right, guys. So sorry if the camera angles are off a little bit. Again, we don't have a camera person out here. If you want to be one, come on out. We'll give you some free lessons. Of course, we give everybody free lessons. But hitting the rolling T, Kimura from all over the place. Matt loves it. He is so thrilled that Sean showed that to me because he kept getting caught in it. And I saw the back take from it and got it. I just think it was off camera. Sorry about that, guys. So you got to see some push hands. Most of today was just getting a little sparring and having some fun, experimenting, seeing what works, what doesn't, learning a few new techniques, getting a little cardio in, getting a little sweat on for a change, releases some stress. Introduced the 1 through 12 technique at the beginning, and hopefully this was fun for you guys. So the past hour and 40 minutes or so, we'll get this uploaded as soon as we can. And other than that, keep training. Tappingwon'tsaveyou.com. Hit us up if you got questions. Class schedule's on the website. Got the Facebook page. We've got the website. We've got the YouTube channel. I mean, you know, we're doing what we can to keep you guys informed, right? All right, anyway, thank you. Ami Tofo.